We're gonna jump into this game here. Meeting up as Wukong top against Alawi top, Kha'Zix against the Echo, Yasuo against Sylas, Senna Tahm Kench, classic, against Caitlyn Thresh. Pretty standard picks all around. No surprises. Seems like most of the keystones are also pretty proper. So we're just gonna get into this game and see who can take the win here. In terms of team comp, I do slightly favor red team here. I just think that their team is a little bit more well-rounded than blue. But then again, in a solo queue game, who already drafts to fulfill a team purpose? We'll have to see. Blue team really has a comp that kind of relies on getting ahead. These are not champions that shine when behind, particularly. A lot of them just don't have comeback tools in their kit, and a lot of them just can't really do much when they're behind. Some of them are pretty power spike reliant as well. So we'll just have to wait and see who comes out on top. We're just gonna get in game now. Let's set up everything. Perfect. We can see furious pings going down onto blue team Tribrush from the red team. So this is going to be action right off the bat. Red team going for a very early invade level 1. Senna does have a really strong level 1. Her Q can simultaneously damage and heal everybody. So if red team walks into a Senna, this could be trouble. But they're going to discover the Tahm Kench first. And now Tahm Kench is booking it. That sentence is going to immediately land. And that's an extremely dead frog. First blood over to red team. Tahm Kench will be the martyr left behind by the team. So the first blood here was claimed by the mid laner, Sylas. He might actually back here and pick up a Ruby Crystal. Or Dark Seal. Oh, he likes to live dangerously. Dark Seal does work very well with Corrupting Potion, and starting lane with these two items can make him really terrifying in lane. He gets extra sustain off Corrupting Pot, which outstrips that one health potion that Yasuo's carrying by a pretty significant margin. So pretty rough lane for him right off the bat, just because the early invade paid off for him. Alright, a minute 30. The buffs are spawning now, so we're gonna get down into the game. The cheese from red buff seems to have paid off so far, but we'll see if the Yasuo can turn it around. It's really up to him to overcome adversity now, as they say. Sylas is going to Kingslayer in to start a trade. He's actually winning this pretty handily, just because he drank a potion charge and just went in. Yasuo just needs to stay calm in this lane and try to passively farm it out. Senna's gonna get grabbed in. She's gonna flash away. Flash exhaust already burned, and Senna falling so low on health. Caitlyn's gonna come in and flash in, but Tahm Kench has the stun on her. One more lick takes it down. Beautiful. Beautiful work by the Tahm Kench, securing that one kill. And now the Sylas, oh no, he gets killed. Oh, that 400 gold just goes right out the window. Blue team biting back strong, despite that early deficit. I mean, what can you really do here, right? Here comes the Yasuo. He's fighting the Echo now. Oh, but the Echo lands the Time Winder on the other end, and he takes a tower shot. That's going to be the end of Yasuo. But the critical thing is he doesn't drop an assist over to Sylas. So Sylas doesn't actually get any income from killing him off here. Yasuo essentially just feeds the jungler, which is going to be a problem later down the road, but not now. So, you know, he doesn't really care, right? However, Echo's movements have been made known, so now the Kha'Zix easy has tasted the fear of his life, killing off the Echo, getting some revenge for his mid laner. Pretty solid work here all around. So far, blue team's definitely in the driving seat. The only lane that's kind of suffering right now will be top, because Alawi is just an amazing laner. But so far, bot is winning, mid is definitely winning. And the jungle has definitely had his fill as well of Echo. He just ate him alive. And that's the lore. Kha'Zix evolves by eating stuff. or consuming them or assimilating them or whatever, however you want to call it. Oh no, the Sylas gonna get ganked again. He's completely isolated, so the Haster Fear does so much damage. Did I say Haster Fear? Taster Fear. Yasuo's gonna get himself another kill, and the Illaoi! The Illaoi also loses that trade one-on-one. She's just gonna die. She's gonna go back and pick up a ton more swords and a red potion. These are pretty unforgivable solo kills, essentially. Like these laners are being put in situations where they really shouldn't be losing these trades, but somehow they just are. And oh, but the Wukong might have overstayed. Is he gonna pay for his greed? Yes, he is. Flash burn as well. Illaoi takes it back, and because Illaoi has such a high CS lead, this kill back means so much more than the Wukong solo kill onto the Illaoi. So now the two laners are essentially back to even ground, but Illaoi so much more ahead. Like even ground in terms of kills, I mean. Tahm Kench's gonna get hooked up here by the Thresh, but now Wukong's back. He teleported. He wants more. He's gonna get it probably, but he's not gonna commit to the dive. So Illaoi is just gonna be perfectly safe under her tower until this Nimbus Strike comes down. Crushing Blow takes it. Okay, Wukong just now equalizes the lead yet again. So now he's ahead again, more or less. But Echo is gonna find him. The stun lands. The Time Miner also lands. Cyclone 1 is gonna get the Wukong out. He starts recalling in the Echo's face. That might not be perfectly advised, and FaZe Live gonna take the kill. Never BM that much. Definitely a classic case of not understanding your limit. And the Senna is gonna get hooked in by the Thresh, and now Caitlyn shooting bullets at her. She is ignited and in Tahm Kench's belly. She gets spat out but takes one more hit. She's gonna heal herself up and just be fine. The Peacemaker just barely whiffing past. Senna does not die. But man, did she come close. And there are so many long swords in these inventories. Holy hell. The Lantern is gonna... Oh, the Toad flashes forward, but he doesn't catch anything. But the Kha'Zix is still forcing it. He gets death sentence and flayed. But Thresh actually flamed him the wrong way. He could have flayed him into the trap. But instead, Kha'Zix will just tank a tower shot instead. He's just fine. He didn't blow a summoner on his way out. And Caitlyn super chunked. Way worse for wear. Can they make anything happen here? The Wukong is engaging on the Illaoi yet again. He wants more, but he doesn't have the Cyclone. It's only halfway cooldown, and the Illaoi still has her own ultimate. She's just beating the crap out of Wukong's goals, forcing him back. Despite these fancy solo kills he's been getting, he's not in a position to BM, because just look at the CS differential. He might as well have not killed anyone at all. Here comes the Illaoi ultimate. She wants it. The ghost gets pulled. Wukong leaves behind the decoy as well, and now he just has to run. The Illaoi ultimate does not result in the kill, but what does result in is forcing the Wukong away yet again. He's gonna bash down a few tentacles, but he's in a really dangerous situation. Once again, Illaoi is coming here, bashing on the place. There's so many minions. Wukong not wanting to let them all go to waste. It's gonna shadow in. Well, I guess dash in. Shadow out. Seems like he's just fine for now, but Illaoi grabs his ghost yet again. The tentacles pounding the crap out of it. And now he's being forced back. The tentacles are spawning yet again. It's like he's playing a minigame instead of playing League of Legends. The dodge the tentacles minigame. However, good news for him, Illaoi is out of mana, but bad news for him, he's out of health. He is going to commit to Cyclone. Cyclone 1 lands it. Cyclone 2. There's no tower shot landing on the Illaoi, and she does have enough mana in her to pull the ghost, but it's not enough. Crushing Blow finishes it. Wukong finds an excellent solo kill on her yet again. But unfortunately, these kills, they're not being used to widen the CS gap, or like close the CS gap rather. Meanwhile, bot lane, Senna gets hooked up yet again, but the Tahm Kench eats her. But she spits onto a trap, and now she has to actually flash away. Here comes the Thresh flashing in, whipping her once in the back, but Summoner Heal will keep her alive. The Toad running after the Thresh. One more lick, one more stun will land it. Yasuo is here to help. Tahm Kench steps on the trap. Grey House is keeping him up, and now the Senna Wraith barely clipping past the Caitlyn. She will not be rooted in place, but the Tong will land, and the Senna gun takes it. 9-4 now, total kills. Bot lane super ahead now. And here comes the Echo. Senna grabbing Echo's soul, keeping it for herself. And now Senna ultimate, Dawning Shadow, I believe the name is. I don't actually know. Echo's just gonna drop dead to the Yasuo. What is her ultimate? Dawning Shadow? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know how I remember that actually. I've never even checked it before. And here comes the Kingslayer. It steals away the Yasuo ultimate. Now, critically, Sylas can proc a knockout by himself. So yeah, stealing last breath is a thing. And now Illaoi dies to Wukong, finally flexing her CS muscles. But it's not enough to save the mid lane because Sylas just dies to the gank. Yasuo now 5 kills ahead. This is the classic their Yasuo versus ours. And right now, red team is facing against their Yasuo. Yasuo has to be very careful here. He wants to siege, but it's hard for him. Illaoi no ultimate, which means Kha'Zix is just fine. And Kha'Zix punishes and overextending Illaoi, but here comes the Echo. He's super far extended. He can't take that fight. He doesn't have ultimate, but now Yasuo steps on a trap, so he's been rooted up. The Caitlyn bullet is gonna come through, and it does kill him off. Shut down to the Caitlyn, and here comes the Kha'Zix. Leap flash sitting on top of the Echo's face. That's gonna be a kill for the Kha'Zix, but he's sitting on a pink ward, and now there's 2 people on either side of him. Sylas is also closing in from behind in the 1v3. All he can do is run, but here comes the reinforcements. Blue team Senna rotates up. It's not enough. Doesn't seem to be enough. They will only secure the Kha'Zix's exit, but they will not convert any more kills. Oh no, but the Caitlyn! She walks the wrong way! Excellent heads up play there by the blue team, cornering Caitlyn at the Tribrush, the only place that she could really return to lane in the expected way. So getting a kill off on the Caitlyn. That's a very tilting kill. Like if you were the Caitlyn, dying like that just gotta suck. Like man, I don't even have the map to myself anymore. And here comes the Sylas. He's dropping solo. The leap will finish him off. Yasuo takes the kill. Echo has to try to run away. He doesn't pop his ultimate in time. And the Kha'Zix bites him yet again. 10 kills ahead now. Blue team so far ahead. So crushing. Their lead is just substantial at this stage in the game. Even the Wukong, who's still just so badly getting destroyed in lane in terms of his positioning, he's actually finding kills on the Illaoi as well. The Illaoi right now, despite the farm, hasn't really been playing that well. Now the monkey, he has to try to run. He's just gonna drop a clone behind and leave. So yeah, despite this massive CS lead up top that I keep talking about, Illaoi is not really that rich. Like, Wukong has more stuff. He has better items right now. Tiamat Phage beats Phage Kindle Gem. Oh, but here's the Illaoi ultimate. That might change things around. Wukong takes so much damage from all his ghosts. And now Senna walks a little bit too far. Gets hooked up yet again, but it's not gonna matter. Yasuo has made his way down here. Dawning Shadow helps him kill off the Caitlyn. 2 for 0. Senna steps on a trap just for the hell of it, and there's no way she can be punished. And here comes the Illaoi dive. Monkey has to try to flash. Oh no, Illaoi pressed W, and that's gonna be her death. Just Tentacle Slam. Don't use Test of Faith. Test of Faith does so little base damage that you're just drawing tower aggro for free. And now Wukong somehow, by the skin of his teeth, finds his 4th solo kill this game. But let's be honest, this Illaoi's been fighting like a baboon monkey. Blue team grabs a turret at bottom lane. They are just so far ahead that they're calling the shots in this relationship. But here comes the stolen Cyclone. Cyclone 1 will not find anything. Chain Lash lands a slow. Cyclone 2, he's not in range. He doesn't have a scon. Wukong is just running circles around. And here comes the Yasuo here to help. Sylas is content to chase with him. And here comes the Illaoi. Wukong's gonna BM recall in their face. He's submitted to fate, it seems like. No, the decoy juke. He gets out. And now the Yasuo's in the 1v2. But meanwhile, bottom lane, Kha'Zix cleans it up. Yasuo also makes it out. What a stylish escape by the Wukong. The press S juke still works even in this patch. It's the oldest trick in the book, and they fall for it. And here comes the Echo. He takes away the blue buff, and now he has a flashback over. That's a very expensive blue buff that he's just claimed for himself. But when you're behind, that's like the saltiest blue buff secure of all time, when you blow all of your resources just to secure one thing. But here comes Wukong. He's teleporting back. He wants more action, but the Illaoi gets her ultimate back. The tentacles pounding the crap out of the Wukong Ghost, and he's pinched into a corner, so he has to try to get out. Tentacles responding left and right. They're getting increased attack speed. Wukong stylish. Sliding left, juking out the hit. But here comes the Illaoi. Ghost gets grabbed yet again. Wukong's getting attacked from all directions. Now he just really has to try to survive. One more tentacle slam will do it. Oh, Echo! Okay, he just barely kills the red buff and doesn't die to it. But man, that was very close. How scary is that, man? Yasuo's just gonna be farming, man. 14 kills ahead now. Blue team fully in the driver's seat this game. The Wukong's getting out farmed by the support. Then again, like it's fasting Senna support, so it's not that big of a claim to make. But damn, to have a solo top laner be out farmed like that. I mean, his moves have been pretty stylish so far. I'll give him credit for pulling off some of these stylish plays. But it also needs to be said that he needs to work on the CS thing. And here comes the Yasuo flashing in. He wants to commit for this kill on Echo. Chrono Break has already been used, so he can't really get out. The tornado just clips past him. Unfortunately missing out on that one kill. But Dawning Shadow! Okay, Echo turns around at the last second, avoiding the damage part of that projectile. And here comes the Senna. She wants more. She's tanking tower shots. She crits once, but that's enough. They're just gonna siege the tower. Blue team loses the top lane turret, but red team's about to lose their bot T2, it seems like. No one is rallying to defend this. The Illaoi is just pressing tab, looking at the rest of her team. It's all on fire. What do you even do here? She's gonna pop her ultimate. She's committing for this Wukong kill. Is she finally gonna get it? She will finally get it, but it's only a fleeting victory. Kha'Zix comes and cleans it up for the monkey. Illaoi just cannot catch a break this game. Although I must admit, a huge part of that is also on her. Like, some of these plays have definitely not been positive at all. Some of these dives have gone a little bit too haywire to really be that secure. And now we have 3 people on red team sitting in the fountain. Because it seems like the classic open mid has finally been called. Which, I mean, of all the games to open, I've casted some one-sided games, man. This doesn't seem that one-sided. Like, I've seen actual bigger stomps than this, and people go down swinging. But is this going to be an NA open? Because it seems like Illaoi has not consented to the open mid strat. She's pulling a ghost, she's trying to defend, but here comes the last breath. So much damage being landed onto her. And that's just gonna be the game. Oh no, but the NA open mid! They're still defending! It's been the bait all along, but is the bait landing on a fish or a shark? It seems like it's a shark, because it ate the bait and then the fisher along with it. And that's gonna be the game. The NA open mid every time.